Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the Spidi M-Combat H2Out Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So when you're taking a look at the M-Combat H2Out, the first thing you're going to notice is the very dramatic length of this overall piece. It's almost sitting halfway between Juice's hips and his knees. This is going to be really something that you're going to consider if you're looking for a premium scooter jacket. It's not going to work as well on a motorcycle, but for a scooter where your legs are going to be in front of you, it will work really nicely to keep you safe, if you're looking for something for a more aggressive scooter rider out there. Now, when we're talking about the M-Combat H2Out, think 3-season cold weather in its functionality. You are going to have a full 150-gram thermal liner, and you're also going to have his H2Out Z liner with this to make sure you stay nice and protected from the elements as well as the cold. But you're not going to have any ventilation with this, so riding it into the warmer months of the year is something that you probably don't want to consider unless you live in a very mild climate. Now, when we're talking about Juice on my left-hand side, as far as sizing is concerned, he has a 42-inch chest, wears his jeans in a very slim-cut 32. He stands about 5 foot 10 inches and weighs in at 195 pounds. We have him in a size large, and you're going to see it fits him very nicely. This is something you can wear both on or off your scooter, and sizes are going to range from a medium up to a 3XL. And as far as colors are concerned, the black is the only color available. Now, when we're talking about Spidi, keep in mind, this is a premium European manufacturer that we've really seen push hard in the American market over the past 12 months or so, and their quality is honestly second to none. So when we're looking at the M-Combat H2Out, this is going to sit at the top of their lineup for textile jackets. If you were looking at maybe some of the Tactic Pro, which is definitely more military inspired, it's definitely going to be something that's a little bit more motorcycle inspired, that would be a step below something like the M-Combat H2Out. You're getting full Cordura construction, you're still getting shoulder, elbow protection, and then you're getting that full protection from the elements with both a waterproof as well as a thermal liner with this. So breaking it down, like I just said, it is going to have a full Cordura construction. You are going to see the snaps are going to go all the way up to just below the collar, where it's actually pushing up into your neck a little bit, and that's going to maximize all the protection from airflow from getting up underneath your helmet. And you're going to see the real nice attention to detail. You're going to have Spidi on all the little buttons, and it goes as far as to actually, you've got Spidi embossed and even something like the straps for the hood. So they really have a nice attention to detail to the overall feel for this piece. Now, as you're working your way down the arm, starting with the shoulder, you'll see there will be that removable hood. If you want to take it off, you can take it off. If you are out there using this as a standalone piece, the hood will have a waterproof liner in there as well, so you can throw it up over your head, and it will work to keep you nice and dry. You will have that Multitech armor. So Multitech CE rated armor at the elbows, at the shoulders. What's really nice about the Multitech armor, it's very soft, very pliable, multi-use armor. It's still going to keep you nice and safe while maintaining comfort. Working your way down the arm, one of the things you notice, I'm just going to hold your arm out like this. There is going to be a Flex 10X material in the front. It's going to be nice for your range of motion. The one thing I'll say is when we get around to the back, you're not going to see this carry through to the back. We'll point that out in just a second. Now, working your way through that full Cordura construction goes all the way down the arm. You will have a 2-snap closure with this. And one of the things that I really like, if we flip this over, this is a carryover that we've seen from the Tactic Pro. It's not something that we've seen in the Master Combat, but in the M-Combat, they do a nice job of just adding a little bit of elastication here just to make it nice, easy in, easy out on your wrists. Now, starting with the front, kind of working our way through, what you're going to see, really nice functionality as far as their pockets are concerned. On the top, you're going to have Velcro single on the inside, really nice storage. These are not going to be waterproof pockets. And when we get down to the main pockets on this, what you're going to notice is these will be aligned pockets. So this is going to be a water-resistant pocket, and you will have a flap that will fold over to cover the zipper, so it's going to be pretty damn near waterproof. Now, the rest of it, you're looking at clean lines. That's really the overall theme here. Spidi understands this is something that you're probably going to be wearing both on, off your scooter. It's something you can wear around town, into the office, and it maintains nice lines with minimal branding. Juice, go ahead and face sideways. Don't throw your arm up just yet. Hold on one second for me. What I want you to show, we talk about minimal branding. They do a nice job. There is a Spidi logo on the side, but it's done in almost a military S-style patch. So they do incorporate branding, but it works with the overall flow of the jacket. Now you can throw your hand up in the rider position. I beat you to that one. So we were talking about the Flex 10X in the front. What you're not going to see is Flex 10X in the back, and that's really my biggest nitpick with this jacket. For the range of motion, being able to move back and forth on your scooter, it would have been nice if they would have incorporated the Flex 10X on the back of the arm, because that's usually the way in which you're stretching out to reach your handlebars. As you work your way down, what you're going to notice, 3-position snap adjuster at the waist to articulate the fit, and then you're going to have a massive gusset. You're looking at a 12-inch gusset that expands to an overall 5 inches of expansion on either side. So you're looking at a combined 10 inches of expansion. So when you are in that seated scooter position, you can undo the gussets, and it works really nice to flare down over your hips and over your legs, giving you a nice range of motion in that seated ride. Juice, you may face backwards for me. Now starting with the top, you notice the hood. Pop reflectivity in the back of the hood, so if you're leaving it attached, you have your helmet on, you're still getting that nice pop reflectivity. If you don't want the hood, you can simply go ahead and you're going to have a few snaps here. The snaps allow you to pop the hood right off, and you have those 2 snaps back in the front. And like I was mentioning earlier, there is going to be just a little bit of that waterproof liner on the inside of the hood as well to make sure if you're using this as a regular everyday piece, you can put this up and it will work to keep your head dry too. If you don't want it, throw it to the side. Really nice tall collar continued all the way around. And keep in mind, the real benefit here is it fits up underneath your helmet to maximize comfort, but also maximize protection from the elements. You're not going to have that wind pushing up underneath your helmet. Working your way down the back, like I mentioned, the front, clean lines, nice straight cut, and you can see exactly how far the jacket comes down. It sits well below Tony's buttocks, and it's going to work its way almost down to the back of his knees. So really long drop seat to this. Doesn't include a back protector. It will accept, however, the Warrior back protector. So make sure if you are using this on your bike, on your scooter, you go ahead and you throw the Warrior back protector in there to maximize your protection. Juice, you may face forward. I'm gonna have you on snap and on zip. Now while he's doing this, keep in mind, it's a full H2Out Z liner with this, so you have full waterproof protection throughout. And as he opens it up, you're gonna see they do a nice job of covering the zipper for wind protection. And then before you get into the main zip, there will be a Napoleon pocket for coverage on the outside of this, so you can get easy in, easy out for storage without having to open up the main zip for the jacket. Juice, go ahead and do the big reveal. As we get to the inside of this, you are going to see it is going to have a puffy liner to the collar, just maximizing comfort, full 150-gram thermal, and then you will have a Napoleon pocket on the inside of the liner over here. And Juice, just do me a favor and just unzip over here. And as you get that up, you're going to see nice, you can see the H2Out liner right there. Still will be comfortable against your skin, even if you're just wearing a t-shirt. And then down at the very bottom, what you're going to have is you are going to have just that nice shock cord adjuster. So if you want, you can really make sure it stays down nice and articulated around your waist, so you don't have to worry about airflow pushing up, and completely defeating the fact of the purpose that you're wearing a full 150-gram thermal liner. So it does a really nice job of allowing you to articulate the fit in a variety of different ways. Juice, you may go ahead and zip up the Spidi M-Combat H2Out. Now keep in mind, for you riders out there that are most likely going to be on a scooter, you want something that's going to look great when you're wearing it around the city, commuting back and forth to the office, but you want something that's also going to maximize protection for when all those trucks are zipping by you, in a city setting. The M-Combat H2Out is definitely one to consider. And keep in mind that if you want to hear more about what other riders are saying, you can always click the info button right there on your desktop or mobile device and read other rider reviews from folks that are already using Spidi jackets on their rides. If you have more questions for us, reach out to one of our Gear Geeks by phone at 877-792-9455 or simply shoot them an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Spidi M-Combat H2Out Jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.